Welcome to the Influence and Negotiation podcast, brought to you by Group 1 MBA candidates at IPMI International Business School. I'm your host, Markov, and joining me today are Pak Fadi Erlanda Arlan, Pak Ricardo Aldo Pardede, Pak Joshua Nurjalim, and Pak Tommy Yudhistira. In this episode, we will delve into the intricacies of negotiation, the impact of the current COVID era on the negotiation process, the important strategies of influence, and the significance of effective listening skills in the business world. So let's get started. Explaining the intricacies of negotiating advanced challenges including cross-culture, multi-party, and gender differences. Hello, Pak Ricardo. How's it going?
Great, Markov. It's been a while. How are you doing?
Great, Pak Ricardo. Thanks for asking. So, since we are curious about the challenges such as cross-culture, multi-party, and gender differences, maybe let's explore things that can help us successfully negotiate these challenges. So the question is, from your perspective, maybe could you please elaborate on those challenges?
Absolutely, Markov. When it comes to negotiating across culture, it's crucial to develop cultural intelligence and understanding. These include being aware of cultural norms, communication style, and values, and adapting our negotiation approach accordingly.
Oh, I got the point. So we do have to be concerned about cultural norms, communication styles and values, and adaptation of our negotiation approach. Is that right?
Right, Markov. Additionally, multi-party negotiation require effective communication, coalition building, and finding common ground among multiple stakeholders with different interests. Lastly, addressing gender difference in negotiation involves recognizing and valuing diverse communication style, challenging bias, and promoting gender equity in decision-making rules.
Okay, let me interpret. You have mentioned some relevant points regarding effective communication, coalition building, and finding common ground. And for gender differences, we need to recognize different communication styles, challenging biases, and promoting gender equity in decision-making roles.
That's right, Markov.
Well, thank you, Pak Ricardo, for shedding light on these intricacies of negotiation. It is evident that successfully navigating cross-culture, multi-party, gender differences requires a deep understanding and adaptability. The changes in the negotiation process during the current COVID era, the challenges posed, and suggestions for overcoming them. So next we have Pak Fadli here. How is it going, Pak Fadli?
Great. Thank you, Markov. Thank you for asking. How are you, Markov?
Wow, I'm always great, Pak Fadli. So here's the topic we are going to talk about. The negotiation process has certainly undergone significant changes in the current COVID era. Pak Fadli, according to you, what are some of the differences you have observed and the challenges that have emerged?
Okay, this is an intriguing topic. So, regarding the significant change in the current COVID era, the shift to remote work and virtual communication have transformed negotiations, eliminating the need for physical meetings, but introducing change in building rapport and managing non-verbal cues.
Okay, so what I got here is basically like many meetings have shifted to virtual meetings like what we do now. Zoom meetings, Google Meet, and many others, right?
100% correct. And then another thing like economic uncertainties caused by the pandemic have also impacted negotiations, requiring adaptations to new market conditions and finding mutually beneficial solutions amidst uncertainty.
Yeah, I believe so. But again, according to you, how should we overcome these challenges?
Overcoming these challenges require embracing technology, finding alternative ways to build rapport, and being flexible and adaptable in finding creative solutions.
Thank you, Pak Fadli, for highlighting the changes and challenges in the negotiation process during these unprecedented times. Your suggestions provide valuable insights for navigating the current COVID era successfully. the important strategies of influence, their connection, and their combination of push or pull, and logical or emotional approaches. For this part, we have Pak Joshua here with us. Pak Joshua, how are you doing?
I'm fine. Thank you, Markov.
Well, I believe this is the first time you join our podcast, isn't it?
Yes, it is. So please be kind with me,
All right, now, so let's get down to the business. We all know that influence plays a crucial role in negotiation. Pak Joshua, could you share with us the important strategies of influence and their connection?
Oh, certainly, Markov. So, you see, many of us know that a person's qualities or traits might have a bigger influence during negotiation. It is actually separated into two strategies. So, influence strategies can be categorized into push and pull styles, along with the logical and emotional approach. So, push strategies is involved presenting facts, data, and logical reasoning to persuade others. And this is what we do during pitches or meeting, right? Graphs, charts, and those kind of things, data to persuade people.
Oh, I think I could relate to that. That is what we do during our college times at IPMI, right?
That's right, but that's not all. We might also maybe unknowingly do pull strategies. So these pull strategies is appeal to emotion, values, and aspiration. You know how sometimes a person can be too charismatic and we can help but listen even though what he or she said is just a nonsensical things? Well, yeah. So therefore, effective influencer combine elements of both push and pull strategies to address both the rational and emotional aspect of decision making, making their arguments more compelling and persuasive.
Thank you, Pak Joshua, for explaining the connection between influence strategies and their combination of push or pull and logical or emotional approaches. It is fascinating to see how these strategies work together to maximize their impact. The significance of effective listening skills in making better business decisions, mitigating risks, and improving the employee experience. And last but not least, we have Pak Tommy here with us. How are you, Pak Tommy? We hope you and your family is on a healthy condition.
Well, I'm actually under quarantine due to COVID, but it's nothing serious.
Oh, is that so? We are really hoping you will get well soon. How about your family, Pak Tommy?
My family is fine, Markov. Thank you so much.
Here we can see how admirable it is to still agree to join the podcast despite your current health condition, Pak Tommy.
Oh, it's nothing really, Markov. I will always love to share knowledge like this. Thank you for this opportunity.
All right then, without further ado, Pak Tommy, could you please share your understanding about effective listening skills? Since we do believe effective listening skills are essential in the business world, enabling managers and leaders to access diverse perspectives and make informed decisions. So, could you please provide us with a detailed explanation of the significance of these skills and some examples?
Of course, Markov. Effective listening involves more than just hearing words. It requires active engagement and understanding. By actively listening, managers and leaders gain value insight, enhance their knowledge base, and gather diverse perspectives that can lead to better business decisions. For example, in team meeting, actively listening to employees' ideas and concerns allow leaders to tap into their expertise, leading to more innovative solutions and a stronger team dynamic.
Yes, I do agree. I completely agree with Pak Tommy. As I see it, people sometimes only get stuck in hearing, not listening. It is because listening also considers the variable of paying attention. And it will have impacts on managers and leaders to gain streamlined insights that will lead to better business decisions. Am I right?
Yes. That is correct. Furthermore, effective listening helps mitigate risk by allowing leaders to identify potential challenges and address them proactively. By listening attentively to employees' feedback, leaders can uncover potential risks and take necessary measures to mitigate them, ensuring smoother project execution and minimizing costly mistakes.
This, I believe, for all of us, is the interesting part. There is another concern, which is about the potential risk by properly listening. So it's connected from employees' feedback and mitigate the unwanted risk to make sure any of the project execution gets smoother. However, we are also concerned about another thing that probably most of us are curious about. That one thing is about employee experience. To your point of view, will listening also contribute to the employee experience?
Yes, Markov. That's actually another thing that I wanted to highlight. So, effective listening contributes to improving the employee experience. When leaders genuinely listen to their team members, it fosters a sense of trust and respect. Employees feel valued and understood, which boosts their moral engagement. For instance, actively listening to employee feedback during performance evaluation shows that leaders care about their development, leading to more positive and supportive work environment.
Wow, thank you so much, Pak Tommy, for highlighting the importance of effective listening skills in making better business decisions, mitigating risks, and improving the employee experience. Your examples illustrate how active listening can have a profound impact on organizational success. And again, I would like to appreciate you for sparing your time during quarantine. Please get well soon, Pak Tommy.
My pleasure, Markov. Thank you, Markov.
And that concludes our podcast episode on influence and negotiation. We discussed the intricacies of negotiating challenges, the changes in the current COVID era, the strategies of influence, and the significance of effective listening skills. I want to express my gratitude to Pak Fadli, Pak Ricardo, Pak Joshua, and Pak Tommy for sharing their valuable insights. Remember, negotiation and influence are dynamic processes that require continuous learning and adaptation. Thank you for tuning in, and we hope you found this episode informative and engaging. And if you like this video, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
We
are
From
Group
One.